All right, fight fans, we're here for a very, very special interview. It's your boy Josh, 86 Boxing. Got my man Ernest in the building, aka you know what it is.
Poppy Chew Yayo, heavy on the poppy, light on the yayo. What's happening?
Hey, and we have a very, very special guest friend of the show, all that good stuff. You've seen her on Country Box, and you'll continue to see her as long as some of these other fighters get in the ring with her, you know what I'm saying? And we might have to talk about that, but none other than the Blood Panther herself, Peggy Whitmore. What's going on, Peggy?
Not much. I'm glad to be here. Excited.
Oh, we're excited as well, representing that. Is that an Ohio State jersey you got on right there?
It is. Yes, it is.
Okay.
Champ energy.
Yeah.
They need that.
Right?
So no, we're happy to have you here, everyone, and we thank anyone who drops in, shows some love. We appreciate you all. But we're here with Peggy Whitmire and the Blood Panther. Follow her on Instagram and all that stuff as well. I'm gonna have to get
Yes,
that and
please
drop
do.
that in the chat. But man, what's been going on with you, Peggy? I will say, kind of start back a few months. You had a fight lined up, and
Yeah.
then week of fight, you get like a cancellation due to the opponent pulling out and all of that stuff. And I know you've been itching to get back there since then. So what's been going on here in the background over the last few months?
Yeah. So yeah, last time I was on with you guys, I was getting ready to fight Kat and was really excited, really confident going into it. We both had a 5-0 record, 5-0 record, so I was excited to get in the ring with somebody that, I felt like could match my skill level and show another side of me to everybody else that I don't think I've had the opportunity to show yet. And then honestly, I think it was our interview on here that scared her. I think she probably watched it and heard my confidence. And then, yeah, 3 days out from weigh-ins, we were supposed to weigh in on Thursday. I got a call Sunday night, like just got in bed, got a call and saying that she pulled out because of an injury, but no information about what the injury was, nothing, just that she couldn't fight anymore. I don't know who gets injured on a Sunday when you're fighting on a Friday, but I don't know.
Yeah.
So that
Yeah,
was pretty
that's
disappointing.
crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I just had another fight. I was trying to match with Right Hook Roxy, and then I started camp. I already started my calorie deficit to try, get down to, we had agreed on 128. Then I get a text, I think on Monday, saying that she now 6 weeks out, which I've been talking to her for months. I was trying to fight her back in June. That
Mm.
she would only fight me now if I go down to 122. So, AKA, she wants a dead body versus an actual opponent. So,
Oh,
Ah,
that's interesting right there. That's interesting one, Ernest. And we were
yeah.
just chatting about this because, as I understand it, she's not a 122-pound fighter, right, Peggy?
right. Yeah, she's never fought at 122. She's always fought at 125. Actually, higher. So she started off, I think, at like 134, and then she's worked her way down. And our last few fights have been at around 124, 125. And I fight
Mm.
at 130. So while my manager and her managers have been talking, we decided on a catch weight back before even June. Because, like I said, I was trying to fight her in June of 128. Both of us meeting in the middle. And then 6 weeks out, and now I'm hearing she will only fight me if I go down to 122.
Man,
Mm.
that's
Interesting.
uh, that sound kind of funny. Hold up a second. You fight at 130, she fights at 126. Makes sense to me that 128 if you really want to get it done, right? But
Hmm.
to counter offer after someone's already in camp to say 122, I
Right.
don't know, man. That sound like some web feet quacking action if you ask me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm not calling the person. I'm not saying that person has web feet and quacks, but this sound a little off, man. I don't know.
The saying
Uh,
goes, if it walks like a duck, talks like a duck,
It's got to be a duck.
quacks like a duck, maybe. So say little talk. No,
Yeah.
interesting.
oh man,
Yeah. It would have
how
been one thing if she would have said it back when I was trying to fight her in June, like right away, like, oh, we'll fight you, but only at 122. That would have been a little bit different. Okay. You're giving me some time. You're telling me this is what it is. All right. But 6 weeks out when we've been talking about this for months is crazy. It's crazy.
Mm, yeah,
And I've
that.
never even fought at 128. So like me coming down, I'm already coming down. and then you
Right.
want to throw in even more weight. You sound crazy. Like clearly you don't want an actual fight. You want punching bag. That's what you want. That's all you've been fighting is punching bags anyway. So you're just trying to keep it consistent, I guess.
All right, right. And I see. I'm looking at her record. I see what you're saying. Yeah, she's been at lowest she's been is 124 and 3/4. And that was in her second fight. So that was 2024. But she's been fighting. Yeah, 120. She was at 127, 1/4, 125. Now 125, 3/4.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man,
It's
we're
crazy.
doing them like that. If we're doing them like that, I have a I don't have my. Oh yeah, I have mine. Oh, hold up. I'm
I
gonna have to
love it.
keep it this thing. Gonna have to keep this thing
Oh, it's the
in.
Quack Chronicles. It's the
Shout out to
Quack
the National Flood
Chronicles.
Insurance Program. Keep your ducks in a row. If you don't have flood insurance, get flood insurance. This is a
There
little
we go.
plug right there. Get your ducks in a row. So Peggy, you gotta keep your ducks in a row now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
clearly I'm collecting them because everybody's just dropping out last minute or trying to change circumstances. But
Oh
yeah,
yeah. That's great. Hey, real quick, shout out to those in the chat right here. Shout out to Skywalker Boxing. Appreciate you there, Skywalker Boxing Media. Skywalker asked, was the fight going to be on 360 or
yeah,
360 Promotions?
yeah, it was. Yeah,
Mm.
October. It was supposed to be October 3rd, I believe. Like the first Friday of October. Yeah, and their Friday night fights.
Why do you think it is that she switched up on you so last minute like that?
Clearly she just doesn't want a real challenge. She wants to, focus more on little outfits that she does for her weigh-ins and not have to actually put in the work in the gym and fight an actual skilled opponent.
Yeah.
Man, listen. Hey, I don't know. Listen, I don't know what it is. I think it might be something going on celestially or something like that. Because I've been seeing here some females get at each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're trying to move up in the boxing world, right? And the only
Yeah.
way we can do that as females right now is by putting on good shows. Her just fighting these mediocre fighters that are just looking for a paycheck is doing nothing for us as women. It's just
Right.
yeah, nothing,
Well, no,
nothing.
we get
People are
enough
showing up to see what
mediocrity
she's
on the
wearing, not who she's fighting.
yeah, we get enough mediocrity on the male side. So I'm with you there. And we've seen and we're seeing right now is like a major power play for the women of the sport. They've been able to get these headline fights, big events. Think about
Right.
Taylor Serrano headlining Madison Square Garden, you name it, getting a ton of people out. So there's a high level of interest. So you would think that this would be the time to certainly put your skills on display and
Right.
jump in there. Now, yeah, it is a shame, and I don't want to cast any assertions, but I feel that, or let me put it this way: do you think that here down the line, maybe if she comes out and speaks or something, she'll try and pull a power play in terms of course, she's with 360 Promotions,
Mm.
and she's like, "Hey, I'm this big commodity or whatever." Or she may feel that way. You have identical records; you're both 5-0 and all of that stuff. Do you think that would be the angle that she'll use?
What, like her angle of why she's not fighting me, or
Yeah,
like?
yeah, or why she's not fighting you because it seems that she had you in line there. So
Mhm.
I don't know what excuse can be made if you
Right.
all were that close and then that change and switch up. But I know she's got a decent amount of followers. They've been pushing her and all of that
Right.
stuff. I'm wondering if you think that'll be sort of a play or move where she'll try to use like, oh yeah, hey, I can fight anyone. I didn't want to fight her. I wasn't gonna
Right.
fight her.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, right now she's been real quiet. I haven't heard anything. She hasn't responded to anybody or anything that anyone's tagged her in when it comes to this situation. So, right, I think she's just going to try to avoid it as long as she can until she's like directly confronted with it. And then, yeah, probably pull something like that and try to say, like, I'm a nobody or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
but who is anybody else you fought? Like,
Yeah.
you haven't fought anybody that has the name. And now you're trying to prevent me from making a name for myself because you won't fight me.
Oh,
Mm.
A side, B side talk.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's yeah,
I
that's
mean,
that's
yeah,
some real tricky business.
Yeah, she's definitely privileged in her position, and I'm not trying to take anything from her. She clearly has worked for it to get to that place. But just because you're there doesn't mean you deserve to just stay there by fighting these easy people. Like, I think
Yeah,
you
you
still
know
need to
what,
put in the work.
Yeah,
Josh?
no,
I think at this point right now, and when it pertains to the history of boxing, we can actually say that people like Amanda Serrano and Clarissa Shields, for example, they've
mm-hmm.
fought across multiple weight classes, and
Hmm.
some of those weight classes were really far apart,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
right? So I think that I don't see why there should be any excuse whatsoever, to be honest, as far as why they couldn't fight, meet in the middle and fight.
Right.
Would you be willing to concede those other 2 pounds to go down there and, you know what I'm saying, go crack a yoke open?
At 122, I mean, I would have. Honestly, I would have considered it if she would have given me enough time. Because, like I said, 128 was. I've never even fought it that weight. So, like, I was already working. Like I said, I already went in my calorie deficit to get to 128. I
Right.
started that already. So, if I had enough time, but I want to do it healthy, right? I'm not gonna be
No,
dumb.
rightfully.
Like, because again, I care about my career. This isn't. I'm not just chasing paychecks. I'm crazy chasing belts, right? So I want to do it in a smart way, but she didn't give me enough time to do that. You tell me 6 weeks out, you want me to drop even more when I'm doing something I've never already done, right? You already have all these advantages over me. Now you want to take my, like, me existing in the ring with you? Like, you sound crazy.
Did you
And
have
act
this
like
on
it's a real
paperwork?
offer. Say that again?
Did you have this in writing, or was this more of a handshake?
What? Well, I have that, like, her, so I don't know if it's her manager or who, but someone reached out to me back in April because they wanted me to fight her. I think at, like, the Easter one or whatever.
Mm.
But I had just came back because I had gotten a dog bite and I have stitches to prove it. So I had just gotten back in the
Oh
ring.
yeah, yeah.
So I was like, I will be ready in May. So anything after May, let me know. And that's when we started talking June.
Okay.
So and then they pushed that back and we're like, well, October. So then I'm thinking October is for sure gonna go. It's gonna happen. We're just discussing my pay at that point. And then they change it totally up and we're like, actually we're gonna change the weight too. So
Hmm.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's very interesting. Yeah. And I wouldn't even, you know, want you to have to drop to 122 when you never fought at 122, or you're a 130 fighter. You talk about
Right.
dropping 8 pounds,
Right.
and just in total right there, that's a move that certainly takes some time if you want to do it the proper way. You know what I'm saying? So I feel you
Right.
there. Even conceding that, yeah, you're certainly coming in at a disadvantage.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Fighting the fight's supposed to be in California. She gets like the local crowd, all of that. It's her promotion. She's red corner, everything. But she,
Hey,
still scared.
you-
Like, if you're not willing to fight me, who, like, it just shows, like, you're not willing to fight I mean, not to down myself. I know I'm a great fighter, but my
mhm.
record's good, 5-0. But, like, that's clearly meeting you, right? We're both
Yeah,
5-0. You won't fight somebody who's literally at the same record as you. So you're literally looking for people who aren't anything at that point. That just proves that. Like, you're not trying for a challenge. You're not looking for a challenge. You're trying to
yeah.
coast.
Hey, when she's out in LA, sometimes, fighters have to determine, do they want the glitz and the glam, or do they really want to test themselves there and get better? The only way you're going to test yourself, get better, is to actually fight opponents who are going to put you in that situation. So the easy
Exactly.
opponents, yeah, you can continue to do that, but all it is going to do is build you a shiny record, but it doesn't mean anything until you actually fight opponents who are going to come in there looking to take what you have, essentially.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, go be a YouTube boxer then. Okay. Like, they have that whole genre. Go do that if you're not about it for real.
Yeah. See, that's the type of energy I've been looking for right there. I'm so tired of people mixing exhibition fights up with real fighters and people out here who really
Yep.
grinded for it. I'm sick of that, bro. And it's degrading the sport. And we see what it's doing. For those who have eyes to see and ears to listen, we see what it's doing to the sport. Like, you can't be mixing up this exhibition stuff with the real fighting stuff. Hey, Roxy, listen, I want to say this to you. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me real close when I say this to you. Listen, you can go fight somebody else and not win. You know, likelihood if you lose, they're probably going to give you a draw anyways. You know what I'm saying? Because you at home, you got all the advantages. So go ahead and let's do this fight. You know what I'm saying? Your support ain't going anywhere. If anything, they're gonna be more behind you than anything.
That's
Right.
right.
A risk. Like it's not even a risk. Like you said, this isn't a risk, but take a challenge. Like, don't you want to
Yeah.
show people? I mean, if you've ever watched her fights, the commentary about her is like crazy. They're like in love with this girl, and she's so
Oh
Right.
yeah,
talented. She's so this. She's so that. She's far Katie Taylor. Blah blah
yeah,
blah. Katie
Let's
Taylor said
prove
she's the
it.
best she's ever had. Blah blah. Okay, prove it then. Fight an actual fighter. You spar all these girls all the time.
yep.
You got this great background of your sparring partners, but then when you want to fight, you can't fight anybody that actually is about it. Doesn't make any sense.
Hmm.
No,
All talk.
no,
Yeah.
yeah, hey, you get a lot of that there too. You definitely get a lot of that. Real quick, shout out to Just Frank drop by. Appreciate you guys, Just Frank, showing some love. Be sure to go check him out, folks. Shout out to Al Rahi, aka Mr. Pro Say in the building there. And I know Peggy, I think you got some Pro Say stuff right there. Yeah, oh yeah, she does. She does. Al, make sure to mention it.
But I
Raheem.
couldn't see my face, so I had to take it off.
Let's get it. Let's get it. So Peggy, hey, she trying to represent there, Al Rahim. She trying to get these other fighters to get in the ring, you know. But hey, sometimes it's out of your hands, you know.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
for sure. Yeah, same with Kat. Kat's got a fight on August 30th. Um, and she's been silent too. Like I even listened to she just did like an interview not too long ago about this upcoming fight and didn't mention anything about like that can't obviously I'm talking about it because I went through a whole camp and got disappointed, right?
Yeah.
Even on that side, if I'm injured, I'm gonna talk about that too. Like I went through a whole camp. Like this fight even means even more to me because I'm 2 camps in really because I got hurt, couldn't fight, but no mention of it, nothing, crickets when it comes to
So
that. She doesn't want anybody to know about that.
so in that regard, so once they pulled out of the contest, there was no communication since then.
No, they threw in. So I was supposed to fight Cat at 130, 135. So
Okay.
they threw in like when they pulled out, we're like, well, but we can. She'll fight her stable name. I think her name is like Rosie or something, but she would have to
Mm,
go down to 126. Like what? You guys are pulling out. What do you mean? I need to go down to 126 with
wow.
3 day notice when we're supposed to fight at 135. Like again, that's not an offer. That's not a replacement. That's some again. Yeah, just dead body. And then when the promoter even asked about like what the injury was, that was crickets. They weren't telling us anything. And so like still don't even injured. Like what's injured that you're back though and able to fight again this month. And that was in May. None of
Yeah.
this makes sense.
No, that is insane. Yeah, I know. Hey, we're very much looking forward to that fight. I know you were excited going in there, and I heard you speak about it on In the Ring with Christine. Shout out to In the Ring with Christine. Be sure to go check out her channel over there, as well as Crystal and Nika, who are a part of that. But you brought up a good point. I wanted to see if you could speak on it, like, and you alluded to it. You're doing camps for this, and you brought up the fact for those that don't know how the boxing work, like you're not getting paid until you get there and actually fight there. Peggy, can you explain how that process is?
Yeah, so you have to like front everything. You got to front sometimes even your coach's tickets. Like not all the promoter would even pay for all like because you're allowed to have 3 people in your corner, cut man, and 2 coaches. Most of the times where I'm at in my career, they're only willing to pay for me and one of my coaches. So you have to like front tickets, all that stuff. You have to pay for your camp, pay for recovery, food, all of that stuff prior to with a question mark on if you're going to get paid. So that I didn't get paid. I had all of this, and then like people sponsor me and stuff, and it's just really disappointing when you can't get to even get the opportunity to show what you've been working and putting so much time into. That is the most fun. And then you're also like scheduling your whole life around it. Like for this fight, I said no to like trips. I'm not going to my family reunion because I thought it's the end of this month and I thought I was gonna be like weeks out from a fight. Like all of these things, like basing my life off of you guys telling me you're gonna fight me, and then you come in with this bullcrap and have me face chasing stuff that's never gonna happen. It's like so inconsiderate and just be upfront from the get-go. If you don't want to fight me, okay, don't have me fronting though and have me getting ready and preparing for nothing, wasting my
Like,
time.
so how is your management doing? You know what I'm saying? So listen, I know people are probably getting tired of hearing me saying this, but the business of boxing is crazy. Like, I
Yeah.
feel like if you're putting your resources to actually having a competitive competition, or if you're putting your resources towards having like a competitive competitive competition and stuff like that, then
Mhm.
I feel like there should be a contract. In the contract, it should be like, okay, well, we're going to pay you X amount of money up front. Like, since you're front
Right.
loading your training, you should be getting front loaded for the fight, actually, or at least through the period. And okay, let me think. What do you call it? An escrow, right? There should be some bread put
Mhm.
aside in the escrow for the fighters in case somebody pulls out, so they can take care of themselves. Like, I feel like that's something that could be included in a contract
Oh
prior
yeah.
to the actual fight actually being.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I mean, that just shows promoters aren't, they're out for themselves. It's not fighters first. I mean, hopefully we got like MVP. Everyone seems to be pretty happy with them, like those type
Oh
of
yeah.
promotions. I just haven't had the opportunity to fight for them or anything on their cards. But yeah, like definitely. It should be, we're the ones that people are coming out to see. We're the reason why you're making money. You should be paying us up front in some type of way. Like, I definitely agree with that. And especially in circumstances like this. Like, I was counting on that money, right? And
Oh
then I
yeah.
didn't get it. So that really just set me back, not only in my financially now, but financially for my future too, because
Mhm.
I've been on ice. I haven't fought in a year now. Like, that's not good for my career. It's not pushing me
Right.
forward. So it's just, again, really frustrating, a waste of time.
Maybe we
Yeah.
got to start talking some more trash, Dash.
That's the crazy part. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, we probably got to do it. Hey, you dropped off visually for me, Peggy. What about you, Ernest? You see Peggy?
No.
Peggy, yeah, you dropped off visually. Maybe you have to
Okay.
drop out and come right back in
Okay.
because we need to see you.
Yeah.
But
Hey, while we wait for her, let's talk about this, Josh. Because look, man, hey, ain't nobody gonna get to lay claim to being the best on this here continent without going through some of the people that live here on this here continent. You feel me? Like, you can't say you the best if you ain't fight the best. That's it.
no, no doubt about it. I
I
mean,
mean,
that's like the prime thing. We take it back to, the beginning of, fighting combat, all of that stuff. And it's all about fighting the best. They were doing it back in the old school days. You had some big fights that didn't happen and all that stuff. And I think you'll continue to see some of that. But man, when you're out there grinding, putting in that work, I mean, you're in the business of fighting. It's like a duty. If you're a fighter, why are you not giving other fighters opportunities when you're both in the same trade? You're both looking to elevate, you're helping each other out. You're helping the sport out right there. So if you're in it for something other than that, then I think the priorities are wrong. Yeah.
yeah, man. We've heard other people talk about stuff like that. Like, here we are with the Jake Paul situation, right? Like, Jake Paul was a guest in boxing, and he was basically, he took over the whole. He was like a pirate in this motherfucker. He came in this motherfucker, said, "Oh," and just took over, didn't he? You know what I'm saying? And can't nobody say nothing to him. I said this before. What are you gonna say to him? He's the A side. He's clearly making all the bread, whether
Right.
he's an exhibition fighter or not. What you gonna do about it? Now,
Oh
this
yeah.
is this prize fighting, so people are trying to get paid. So obviously they're gonna go where the money is, and we said these things before, and people didn't really pay us any mind, and now we see what's happening. Now
Yeah.
you got people are already getting froze out to begin with.
Oh yeah. No doubt about it. It
Yeah.
is. It's one of those crazy situations. And that's why, man, yeah, we just need, you got to have unity in the sport. I would say, you got to get these fights happening, and yeah, it's crazy how it is there sometimes from a promotional standpoint or whatnot. But it's going to be up to those boxers to, well, they can speak it into existence realistically. If you really want some fight, then you can really go forward and make it happen. So it's very interesting. Real quick, shout out to my man Rasclot 222 in the building. Appreciate you there, Rasclot. Rasclot says Jake Paul is the fighter. He's a joke. Got you there, Rasclot. Hey, Rasclot, keeping it real. So we're here. We're waiting back, waiting for Peggy to jump back in. Peggy Whitmore. Um, and oh, here she goes. She's back in the building, folks. No, you're good to go, Peggy. You're good to go. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
All right, we had we got her back. So folks, we got her back. But
Going
yeah,
on.
again, shout out Rasclot. But man, yeah, so we're good. We were just chatting about some other stuff in terms of having to call some of these people out. Peggy, I mean, at some point you have to do such because a lot is going into it. You're putting your health on the line and all of this stuff. You're putting in these camp. You're waiting. You as mentioned, you're missing out on stuff, putting life on hold thinking
Yeah.
that they're going to do good, or they're going to have just business as far as how they're operating with you, only to pull last minute stuff like that. That's not a win.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, it's just wasteful. And then like, yeah, again, I'm lucky to have had like certain situations like fighting Mia Ellis on the Frank Martin Tank Davis card. And
Mm.
like my promoter, my manager being able to make those connections and stuff. But again, it's just
Oh yeah,
like they're connecting with us, but then like leaving us hanging. So it's just again, yeah, frustrating. It's like, what are you supposed to do? You think these people are talking to you and they're making like, oh, this fight's gonna happen, and then it doesn't. So yeah.
You know somebody who's moving real smooth, like on the independent side of the game?
I who?
Keith Tsunami Cologne.
Okay.
mm-hmm.
He's moving real smooth on the independent side of the game. He just be popping up on these major cards. They ready to feel like they're getting ready to hand them the keys to the city type stuff. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's so. I asked him the other day. I got a shout him. I asked him the other day. I was like, I was like, how does it seems like your team has you positioned perfectly with the business of boxing, and
Mhm.
it's very difficult. I feel like it seems like it's hidden information to actually understand the business side of boxing is where you can get yourself moving the right way. And I think it needs to be some free, open, and honest information because people
Oh
are
yeah,
really giving their last to
Mhm.
not be bad people out on the streets. That's what we don't want. We don't want
yeah.
bad people out on the streets. We don't want people who are super aggressive. If we ain't got no war to fight, they need to be, you know what I'm saying? Beefing
Right.
with each other and leaving us alone because I just want to walk to the street and get something to drink every now and then. I don't want to
You're
have
trying to
to.
do the fight in the ring. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
true,
Yeah,
right? My like when I found out, like when I was on, I've come down now, but I was like heated. Like I was so pissed when I was on Christine's podcast. I was like, you could feel it, like the energy. 'Cause it's like I had nowhere to put it anymore because I thought it was gonna go towards Roxy, but you're right though. It leaves us like emotionally, physically ready to like just punch somebody in the face.
yeah.
No, I feel you, but no, Peggy, you have a great spirit about you, you know. So I know, I know you're coming. You know, you're keeping it 100 with us right there because you've always had that sort of spirit about you from the points that we've connected. Now, in that regard, and you said you were heated because I had written down here mental health. I know you're involved with mental health, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you think that helps you to kind of cope it and keep that calmness because we do know of some other fighters in it and when this type of stuff happens they can really get down. It's almost depressing in some sense, you know what I'm saying, once you're putting in that work and then all of a sudden your card is canceled. You know, you've been hearing, oh yeah, we're doing it last minute, week of card canceled, that type stuff, or the fight's not happening. So how does that mental health side help you?
Yeah, for sure it has been. May was really hard because it was the week of.
Oh yeah.
And so I did honestly, that's something I told myself after that. It was like, I need a like there's still a lesson in this. What is the lesson? And you gotta take something, take something from it. So it definitely was like, I can't let this stuff get to me like it did. May was, like I said, really hard. So I did like step away from the gym, not even too long. I think it was probably like maybe a week and a half, but yeah, not letting it take away from the vision, like, right, what is my end game, this is just a step. Does it postpone it? Yeah, but I don't get to choose when it's going to happen anyway. So I just have to keep doing what I know I'm supposed to do and keep that hope alive. And this time it was helpful because I have Cleveland. Oh, I mean, I don't know if you guys know about Ohio, but we got a lot of big names in Ohio, especially in the amateurs. We've always shown out in the amateurs. So I'm supporting some of my fellow Clevelanders right now and prepping for their nationals. So I did not want to go to the gym. I did not. I was so angry. I did not want to go. But I had to because I was like, they helped me with my camps, so I was not about to let them down and not show up. So thankfully, shout out to Rob and Montana Love and Patience and Nevaeh because they've been keeping me locked in. Like, no, we got to keep it going. And honestly, shout out to Kat and Roxy too because they've made it a lifestyle. Like I feel like I've been in camp this whole year.
Yeah.
Like I haven't, so it's made it more of a lifestyle. Like it doesn't matter if I got a fight coming or not. I'm still going to be doing the same things. I live in the gym now. Like it is job. It is a job. And I got to show up for it. So unfortunately, you just don't see that pay right away. But it's not it's more about just like getting to show all my hard work because like it's a lot of time and a lot of discipline, and I just want to show everybody how much I've been doing in the gym. So yeah.
We'll have to start reminding some of these people that you know what I'm saying, just because you make it up the ladder, you know, sometimes when you come back down the ladder, you got to run back into them same rungs. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So don't count your chickens before they hatch. Don't get gassed up with too much.
That money, you can't count on that money until it's in your hand. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I don't think you're gonna have too much of a. I think your sponsors, you know, you're coming on here and you're being honest with us. I don't think your sponsors are gonna have a problem with continually to support you because, you know, we know what the climate is in this country. We know what we experience here. We understand that we have hurdles that other people don't have to jump over and get through. But, you know, I think the sponsors would be, and you know, if it's too bad, then like I said, we can still pool our resources and make sure a person has the you know what they need to be able to get to where they get to.
yeah.
We can do that. It's not an issue. You look what Raheem's doing.
Oh yeah.
Right. I mean, look at all the little channels we got, man. We all get together and we come up with these ideas. We have the best layouts. We do the best interviews. We got the best reels. You know what I'm saying? We could do this unless we lost her again.
Oh, yeah, trying to make it happen. You still there, Peggy?
Yeah, can you guys see me? Can you hear me?
You dropped off a little bit. You're coming in a little broke up. The screen went dark.
Yeah, I lost you guys, but I don't know if it's back. Is it back? Or should I leave again?
Oh yeah, maybe
All right, I'll leave.
closer to the window.
Just Frank said he want to be a sponsor. I could tell by the emojis he got in the chat. What's up, Frank? Man, you said you're trying to sponsor, ain't you, fam?
Just Frank, you want to be a sponsor? Hit us
you
up.
Want to be a sponsor, Frank? What's up, man? You got to get behind your favorite boxers, fam. You really
get at us,
Frank. You ain't with them ducks.
All right, well, welcome back. Appreciate you. Oh yeah, no, welcome back there, Peggy. Hey, people here, we're live. Papi Chunyeyo, 86 Boxing. We're talking with Peggy, holding it down in Cleveland. You're in Cleveland, right? So you live in Cleveland? That's where. Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Yeah. You know, I'm in DC. Yeah, Ernest, he's out there in Virginia, Hampton area. And sometimes I know here in DC we'll have like some Ohio fighters come down, but they're usually, I know some of the Cincinnati group where like they have Rasheed Warren and because he used to fight and they're training. They have some other good amateurs out of Ohio. But yeah, Ohio is a boxing state. It historically has been for sure. So hey, you're in a good spot. Hey, I like the fact that you keep those spirits up. Even like I said, helping out with the camps and stuff with those like doing it on the amateur side and all of that stuff. It all feeds into the same ecosystem, you know.
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, the Cleveland scene. I mean, Ohio in general, but really, again, in Cleveland, I think we have something really special just with everybody helping out.
No.
my coach being open to that too, like VP being really open to hearing things from other people. We're
You're
all
coming in a little choppy there, Peggy. You're coming in there a little choppy. We couldn't fully hear the conversation there.
okay. Can you hear me now?
Oh yes, we can hear you now. We can't see you, but we can hear you though, which
Okay.
is good. We can still hear you.
Okay. But I was just saying, yeah, I think we have a really unique um situation here in Cleveland, just how much we support each other, and like even just my
Okay.
coach being open and wanting to be a sponge with everybody else too, and hearing working with each other and stuff, and really being open to supporting one another. It's really cool.
Oh no, that's
Nice.
a good thing.
Hey, Shador, hashtag Shador Sanders, bro. Hey, man, I know you're doing some
Oh
great
yeah.
things for the community, fam. You know what I'm saying? I know you can slide into the boxing venue real
All
well. You know
right.
what I mean?
No
Hey,
doubt.
listen, man, you know what I'm saying? You're doing all this good work for the community. Hey, let's
Yeah.
keep it going, Shador. Hey, yeah, right hood, Roxy. What you gonna do then? You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
What you gonna do when the Sanders family show up?
Yes.
Right.
We need to make this happen. We
Exactly.
get you linked with Shadur. You know what I'm saying? We need to
You know?
make this
Right.
happen. Prime time, Peggy.
Yeah,
Right. Yeah. Him and Jake. I mean, Jake's from Cleveland too. Like, come on, you got all
yeah.
Oh
you
yes.
got Cleveland all
Yeah,
in this
yeah, yeah.
table.
Oh
Yeah,
no, no. You're
each
right.
one teach one, Jake.
Right.
Didn't Floyd put you on, fam? Show some
Yeah.
love to your city.
Exactly. Amanda's
Mm-hmm.
doing it, so he needs to do the same. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah. We should do that definitely. Prime time, Peggy Whitmore holding it down. No, that'll be a good thing. I was gonna mention there also, yeah. What I was gonna mention, yeah. Hey, you keeping that, maintaining that spirit, Peggy, maintaining that drive, because yeah, this boxing business is certainly a crazy one, you know. But
Mhm.
there are some testaments. Sometimes it takes a while, but there are testaments. Shout out to Tiara Brown, the Dark Minutes. You know,
For
she
sure.
became world featherweight champion. It took her a minute to get there.
Hmm.
People not wanting to fight, people talking but not lining it up. But she finally put their backs to the wall, kept fighting, kept getting the opportunities that she could, and it happened. And she
Yeah.
won that world title. So that's a testament right there, Peggy, that hey, resilience. And I
Right.
know you seem to have the right mental space and makeup to maintain said resilience. So definitely keep doing that.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
listen, I want to encourage you to even though you have the counselor skills and you know what I mean, you have those skills yourself, still even those type of people need to be able to vent and recharge themselves in order to take on
Mhm.
the you know what I'm saying, the load that they're getting from other people. So you
Right.
definitely need to do that and just know that you're not going to be the first person to have to go through some animosity or some adversity to get to where you get to. Even Layla Ali
Mhm.
had
Yeah.
adversity and things that she had to go through with even with her great name. You know what I mean? So
Right. Yeah.
I think these things are
Gotta
just
be patient.
they'll make you stronger and tougher. I know you want to be on the fast track, but maybe like I said with Josh, maybe we got to start talking some trash out here because
Oh
if
yeah.
that's one thing we can do on this continent is roast. We'll roast a non-fighter and the fighting the fighter and get beat up out here. You know, maybe we got to start roasting some of these people.
Yeah, something. I don't know. Yeah, I got to do something. So, yeah,
Well,
no, definitely just try
right.
to stay focused. And Tiara Brown, though, she also she did. I reached out to her because I was trying to learn more just about the when we're trying to negotiate with these
Oh
promotions and
yeah.
stuff. And she responded. Like, I really didn't expect her to respond, but she did, and she was just like honest, and she asked questions and stuff. So yeah, shout out to her because I think she's really about pushing the
Yeah.
sport of boxing and pulling
Yep.
people up with her. She's not just trying to gatekeep or say she's about it but not be about it. She's definitely all about it. So yeah,
Oh yeah, she
a
is.
lot of
No,
respect for
one of the sweetest people in the world there. So I'm not
her. Hmm.
surprised at all that she responded back to you. You know, she does her thing there.
Yeah.
Gonna
Yeah,
try to get her on here. She's in camp right now. So
yeah.
I definitely
I'm
try to get her
excited
on
to
here.
see
So, but
her back in the
yeah,
ring. That's gonna
yeah,
be good.
first title defense.
Yeah.
Hey, for the rest of y'all people that's out there watching us, y'all better hope this thing that's happening politically in DC it's going to impact boxing. You do know there's a lot of boxers from DC, right?
Yeah.
And if y'all got hey, you gonna mess around, there's gonna be some superhumans coming up out of there with nice feet and good hands. Better not contain that beast, baby. Because hey, DC got something to say. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah. No, that's the
DC
truth
got
right
something to say.
there. That is definitely the truth. And
In North Carolina too.
oh yeah. No doubt about it. But yeah, so we're rocking with it all the way there. Peggy, we're gonna continue to support, as you know, and we're gonna continue to help try to get that word out right there, because yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame that such a great opportunity is out here. You shouldn't have to be waiting and getting these last minute changes and cancellations and all that stuff just affecting you and your game. And I didn't even realize. So it's been a year since you fought. That's crazy, right? So
yeah,
man,
it's definitely disappointing. It's not how I wanted it to be, but this is where we're at. So
no, yeah. Continue with that grind there for sure. Because we're gonna be supporting. Hey, we're gonna have to start calling out some names, like I said there. Ernest, like you said, you got to do some roasting. We got to do it. Got to do what we got to do.
Right. Hey, look, I got to say this because I know it's the fire is already started. You know what I'm saying? It's already started. It's too late. Can't take it back. But hey, listen, I want to let Right Hook Roxy. I want to let you know something. Listen, we offer you an opportunity to come on here and explain your side of the story. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we could work something out on here. Maybe, you know what I'm saying, we can figure out what's going on. We're not going to just call you names and things like that and not actually. So, come on here. We ain't gonna
I
bite
would love to hear her side of the story. That would be, love that. Come on, Roxy.
Yeah,
she loves the camera. Come on.
Let's do it, Roxy. Open door policy right here. Definitely come through, because we're just reporting on it how it is, And hey, we want you to keep it 100 with us as well. So let's do it. Open door, come through, and
absolutely,
we're all for it. And
our homie Skywalker.
Right. Oh, Skywalker, let's make it happen there, Skywalker.
Right.
Yeah. See if you can get her on.
Skywalker.
See if you can get her on. And maybe we can do a show even at some point where you're both done. How about that?
Yeah. That'd be great. I am interested to see who she ends up fighting and what weight. Because if it's 124, 125, it's going to be... I'm going to have more to say if that's how
very suspicious. It'll be very suspicious.
Yeah. It's gonna be some Canelo versus Makabu type energy. Y'all thought we forgot about Makabu, did you?
Right. It is gonna be on some of that too. And let's speaking of roasted, let's never forget that Peggy is the only person we know that fought a fighter who wore do-rag in a contest.
Oh, yeah.
Let's never forget that. Peggy holds a record. The first ever to fight a fighter with a do-rag.
Yeah.
Beat the do-rag off that girl. You feel me?
I was talking about that with my girl earlier, like that. We can't forget that right there. That was an epic moment in history, folks. If you haven't seen it, go look it up. Country Box. Basically living up to the name. My girl stepped in there with a do-rag.
Yeah.
Right. Bro, I couldn't hold it together on that show. I'm sorry. If you go back and watch that show, Peggy, that we did, I was trying to be professional, but when I see that do-rag, I couldn't
I was like shocked. I'm like, are they gonna let her stay with that on? Okay, whatever.
I'm like, all right, the ref's gonna tell her to take it off at any moment now. Yo, she still got the do-rag on.
Wait till the rest of the world found out about Country Box. Boy, it's gonna be crazy.
That was a great environment, though. I would like to go back. It was a fun time.
Oh no, it's good stuff. And shout out to Ball of Buzz podcast. Omar, he's out there. Omar is usually out there at the events interviewing and all that stuff. So hey, even if we see you on there or something at some point again there, Peggy, because hey, you did your thing. Stood out in the show right there because you came in with the cowboy hat too.
I did.
You had the red and all that joint.
Yeah.
So hey, you know how to put on for sure.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, shoot, she got the entertainment value for sure.
Yeah, I think I'm like a triple threat, and that's what I think also scares Roxy is she also has nobody that has ever met her, not only just in her ring presence, but the out of the ring presence too.
Oh
So
yeah.
you're not the only pretty girl that can fight, Roxy. Okay.
Hey, Peggy, ready to go. Ready to go. Hey, let's do it. Hey, let's try to get Right Hook Roxy on. Hey, we can clear the air for sure. We're all for it. Shout out to Rodolfo Rivera Jr. here with Peggy. So follow her at underscore Peggy on Instagram.
Yeah.
At underscore Peggy. That's right. One underscore, right?
Yeah, it's just one.
Okay, cool. And you know, that's a good little Instagram handle to have there at underscore Peggy. The
Right.
one. So if you look it up, she's gonna pop up for sure there. Man, yeah. Hey, it's been great here, here discussing this. We appreciate you taking this time, Peggy. Now just thinking
Thank
about
you
it,
for having me.
any last things you want to share or whatnot. And of course, we're gonna have to get you back on again here as things transpire. But any last words or things you want to share?
Just yeah, anybody that's willing to take a risk, not even just wants a good fight, hit me up. I mean, I'm ready. I'm in the gym. Just don't try to make me cut this crazy weight in a short amount of time. But other than that, if you're right around my range, I'm at probably like 135, 138 right now. So yeah, hit me up. I'm ready to go.
Oh yeah.
Just waiting.
Oh yeah, let's do it. Let's do it, y'all. So you heard it here, folks. You heard it here. Peggy is ready to go. So yeah, and we're gonna continue to shout it out. We're gonna share this. We're gonna put some pressure on Right Hook Roxy. We're about to put that. We're about to apply pressure, Peggy. Believe
Smoke her
that. We're
out.
about to
Smoke her
apply
out.
pressure. About to get
Yeah.
me in my. I'm about to get into my. Get back into my editing bag right there. We're about to apply some pressure for sure.
Yeah.
I've been dropping some stuff here on Instagram as of late, but yeah, we about to apply some pressure for sure, Peggy. So we got you.
That's awesome. Thank you
Hashtag
guys. It's always a good time with you guys. Thank you for having me on. I appreciate it.
hashtag don't be a duck. Try your luck. Let's go, baby.
Let's go. We calling them out. Rodolfo Rivera Jr. Remember that right there. But we appreciate
Hey,
it.
if you ducking this, we gonna sell it across the screen on you. We go every time.
We appreciate